Hello and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So we are going to go to probably one of my least favourite levels thus far in the game, namely Toxic Tower. Why? Because part of it at least has us having to do some very precise platforming. And yes, it involves Rattly the Rattlesnake. Yep. You know this was coming, folks. This segment is very annoying because you have to use Rattly's ability to actually coil himself up into a spring, and if you miss one jump, you die. Seriously, there is no comeback, because unless you are able to bounce out of the toxic water below, while you are doing so and everything, all during the very short invulnerability period. Invulnerability, there we go, period that you somewhat get at the beginning. Unfortunately, I did, as you can see, lose Dixie at the beginning. Oh, no, I think it was Diddy, actually. I lost Diddy to a claptrap at the very beginning because, yeah, this level pulls no punches here with its challenge and difficulty. Of course, it is towards the end of the game because there is only like one. This is the last regular platforming level. Actually, no. There is one more level after this, so to speak, before we fight Rool for to get DK back. But we will see that. So yeah, because the next level, well, I'm not going to say anything more other than that. But there you go. So yeah. Sometimes you can make it with a regular jump with Rattly here, but in my experience, no. And this is why I hate Rattly as a thing. Again, to be fair, in Rattle Battle it wasn't so bad because it felt like it was actually quite fun to play with this rattlesnake. Not so in Toxic Tower because of the rising water below and everything else. So yeah. And no, I do not want to try and risk it in the water. I'm not that kind of gamer, I'm afraid. So yeah. And that being said, and also this, because of the fact you have to have decent timing with all the zingers going up and down. If the zinger is up, also pressing the B button at the right time also helps with Rattly here. Unfortunately, I killed all three of those things, and I don't think they respawn. I could be wrong here, but I don't think the zingers do respawn here. Okay, there we go. So now coil up and bounce higher. And yes, you have to get the timing right. Sometimes with Rattly, he will not actually bounce himself upwards, just like there, you'll see. Yeah, seriously. So he will not thrust himself up. And this can really trip you up with this cannon here, launching his barrel, because although Rattly can bounce on them, he can indeed get hit by them as well if you're not careful. So yeah. And I am actually going to do a restore point here because, oh boy, is this level tough as nails. And I'm not going to wait for a continue barrel. Imagine me trying to do this in 1995. I think it would be tearing my hair out. Yeah. But that's just me. So, bounce on all three of those zingers. And, yeah. I hate it when that happens with Rattly. I've already gone through that. So, yeah. Hell, bouncing on these zingers is a pain in the ass as well because of how they move and everything. Seriously. And the fact there's three of them. You have to make every jump count with this one. Seriously. But sometimes you can get off with two. I certainly was able to. So yeah. And then we have a zinger going left and right. I do still have a hit. But how long before that goes? That toxic water. Seriously. And no headroom either for the annoying rattlesnake. So I want to hug the left wall here. Yeah, it's not great strategy, but it's the only one I have here. So yeah, and in this room we have a bunch of zingers, and bouncing on them isn't too hard, it's just finding the right pattern to go with here. So yeah, not great, but I'll take it. I'll certainly take it over the... And what the hell? How did I damage myself on that one? Seriously. I don't know, that's really fucked up. Seriously, the way this rattlesnake plays is just really annoying as hell. And I'm not a fan of Rattly for that reason, seriously. He's just so broken in the wrong way. I said that when I did coded Rattle Battle, but I think it bears repeating here. And then, I don't know what happened there, I just touched the wall. I think pivoting him in midair is a pain in the ass as well, because you just saw me there, just pivoting Rattly in midair, and just pretty much majorly fucking it up. Finally, we get to play with an animal buddy I do like, Squawks the parrot. Yes, Squawks is probably one of my favourites, of course, especially with his nuts. And he's a lot more mobile than Rattly is. We will also get Squitter the spider towards the end of the level. And you know my feelings on Squitter the spider, I absolutely love him. As I say, I'll leave that death in because I actually made it to the continue point, so yeah, that is worthy of a restore point right there, I think. So indeed, let us continue. And indeed, I don't think I'll be able to get another life from there, so let's just continue. Again, given that we're dealing with rising water, I'm not going to cover the bonus stages in this episode. And why the hell am I pulling a Michael Jackson with him? Seriously. Moon flying? Is that what we're reduced to? Seriously? I don't think I see the parrot going hee hee or something like that. Oh dear, died. Or something like that. Yeah, seriously. But there we go. I'll fly up here and launch a bunch of nuts at the guys and hopefully do that. Seriously, stupid zingers be stupid. And yeah, here's where that part there with the launching the things there with not a fan, but that's just me really. So let's turn around Bright Eyes and hope I can do some damage to these zingers. Again, not easy, but not much else is really. So sometimes you can actually squeak by that thing. Again, not easy as I say, but can be done given how small Squawks is as a parrot. Seriously. So yeah. And yeah, I don't have any problems with this part of the level. Even with the invincible zingers, I'd still rather play as Squawks than as Rattly. So yeah. And you can actually see some of the rising water in the distance there. And yeah, this isn't necessarily or necessary to take out all 3 of those zingers or all 2 of those zingers. You can get past with Squawks, Squawks' size, but I would prefer to do so just to... oh, I'm going for the G letter. And then we get to Squitter's bit. And here we will have to deal with zingers, and I believe, I'm not sure about this, but Nicky Juniors. Oh, you know, I did find a bonus barrel. So yeah, so in this one, I'm guessing we're playing with Squitter. Oh, please, ye gods of gaming, let it be so. Yep, we are, and it's back to the brambles, I'm afraid. Oh, well, at least it handles better than that one with the... what I did in the last episode with the moving barrel and everything. So yeah, as I said before, I love platforming with Squitter. But that being said, yeah, this is honestly fine, seriously. And yeah, I'm short on creme coins. Keep that in mind. I did have to look for various bonus stages towards the end of the game, just to open the last, dare I say, stage. So yeah. So that being said, the thing goes down awfully quickly, we will go to Stronghold Showdown. Now this sounds like we will be fighting K. Rool at the top of the tower, doesn't it? However, once we see DK being held up, we get a Krem coin, and then DK is just hauled away, revealing that K. Rool actually has an airship. Yes, seriously, he has a frigging airship. And this is where we get to the Flying Kroc, and indeed to Screechy Sprint, which is the last major level before we fight K. Rool. This level starts off innocently enough as a bramble level. Yeah, seriously. And although we do get a cat of 9 tails, which is very annoying. And also a thing that, a cloak that throws a thing there. However, we can use the TNT barrel to get rid of some of these Kremlings. So yeah, and don't you dare die there, Diddy. I've already killed your girlfriend. Yeah, that just sounds wrong. Makes me sound like a murderer or something. But, ouch. Nope, don't want that. I'm gonna start, actually no, I'll start from there. That thing is moving very quickly, and that's not all that's over there. There's another cat of 9 tails over there as well. So, not great. So I'll just get some more bananas. You don't mind? Okay. Right. Maybe it's a good thing I'm playing with Diddy. He does move a bit quicker than Dixie, in my opinion, or from my experience. I could be wrong. Maybe Dixie's the quicker one. Although Dixie won't be the Diddy won't be the slow one by the next game, as we'll see. But yeah, and they just throw me into the thing. Those two. It's weird. I kept calling these guys Sonic because honestly, they look like Sonic to me. Although there is a Sonic reference towards the end of the game, but I'll get to that. And they involve something called Cranky's Hall of Fame. Seriously. But anyway, we have some more of these Neckies, or Necky Juniors, should I say? And why impale yourself on the brambles there, Diddy? Seriously. And yeah, this jump is a pain to make with Diddy. Seriously. You have to get a good run up. It's much easier to do with Dixie, to be honest. Okay, then, we're back, and let's hope he doesn't throw me into the spikes. Good. Although this guy can go to hell! Seriously, jump on his bloody head if you ask me. Throw me against the wall? No, throw you against the wall. How about that? Yeah, 2-for-1 deal on annoying cats that resemble Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, maybe not. Maybe if you had a bit more spikes and everything, and a bigger nose and look like Simpson the cat. Shut your trap, Simpson! You don't know what I'm referring to? I'm referring to Captain Plunder from the Fleetway Sonic comics. Really huge they were in the 90s. Seriously, even when Sonic was going through his first dark age, and I don't mean in the 2000s. Seriously. Anyway, we will face Screech the Parrot here, and he will challenge us to a race. So yeah, and if we lose, we also lose the race. So yeah, there are no bonus barrels in this segment. They're all towards the beginning of the level, as far as I know. But yeah, so indeed, the goal is to go as fast as we can and beat Screech. He goes in a specific way. You can actually go another way, although it is probably better to follow the banana arrows, if you ask me. Why did I impale myself on the spikes? Seriously? That ain't fun. That ain't fun. So go down. Again, you can make... what the hell? You can actually make Squawks go faster. And no, you can't cheat by trying to shoot yourself out of the cannons. The game does not allow you to do that. Yep, Rareware thought of that. And they said, no, you cannot. So follow the bananas is your best bet here. And I do mean these bananas. So yeah, they will show you the way. But, oh boy. This is quite a squish and a squash. Ow! What the hell? Do you want to do thing? And yeah, Obviously, Screech is not affected by this, so yeah, but there we go. And then we can squash through here. Squash through here? Well, there's the only thing I can say, really, but yeah. Nope, I am determined to do this. Stupid invincible zingers can go to hell. We'll get something similar to that in Donkey Kong Country 3, but I'll get to that when I do Donkey Kong Country 3. So, keep going, and this is going to be a pain in the ass because, of course, I cannot navigate my way through very tight spaces. No, I cannot. And that there is the end of the race. Nope, and that is the end of the race there. The finish line, I mean. Seriously. A very tight race there. Of course, probably did cheat there with the things. Don't care about getting any of the items there. Let's just go straight to facing, dare I say, King K. Rool himself. Or should I say, Captain K. Rool himself. Seriously, he's promoted himself. Wow. Don't know him. King of the Kremlings, I guess. Anyway, basically how this boss works is that he has DK hostage. And we have to deal with various moves from him. So yeah, basically firstly you will shoot out these metal balls. So yeah, and we have to avoid them obviously. And jumping over them is honestly a pain in the ass to do because of how it works. So yeah, and like with in Donkey Kong Country 1, he's fought in 2 phases. So yeah, then he'll send out a barrel containing a cannonball, and he will shoot it back at you. He'll try to suck it up and everything. So yeah, and then he will just move to one side and then do something similar, except this time the balls will be the metal balls or the metal mace thingies will be bouncy. So yeah, not great, is it? Eventually, again, he will send out a thing there. Again, I believe you can, I don't know if you can duck under them given how high they bounce, but you can, what the hell? Yeah, hitboxes be damned! You can actually duck under the ones if you time it right, the high bouncing ones I mean, but I don't always like to do that because of how quickly he moves with them. Or maybe you can just do a cartwheel with Diddy, if you're still controlling him anyway. So yeah, so bounce on that and then throw it back at him. And then he will shoot the thing there. There we go. And once again he will, what did he do there? Anyway, we'll go to one side. And now the spike balls will be going in a circular pattern. And each more wildly than the last. Seriously. And then he just shoots out 2. Seriously. We're going to play with Dixie because sometimes they will come together. And that's good to use a helicopter twirl and everything to get over them. So yeah. And these ones are really wild. Seriously. Yeah. My timing is not great. Let's just put it that way. But there you go. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to plead insanity here. So yeah, and then even the barrel is going in a circular motion, seriously. And he shoot. Okay, I should have been more ready for that. Seriously, go back a bit. So yeah, and then hit him. And that's another thing. If you get too close to K. Rool, he will hit you with his blunderbuss, sending you off the Flying Kroc. Seriously, that happens. And K. Rool does another fake out. Unlike with Donkey Kong Country 1, it is fairly obvious that he did a fake out, however. Yeah, we're used to your shit now, K. Rool. And the second phase, what will happen is that he will turn into a ghost, apparently, and start blowing you off the stage. And then faking you out yet again. Trying to reach the cannonball, obviously, is quite annoying. Seriously, because of that, but yeah, even turns invisible. Yeah. Okay. But there we go. Yeah, that last bit where it turns invisible, very annoying. And he's trying to suck you up now. I want to be as close to the cannonball as possible. There we go. Because there's no way I can get back there with all the suction coming off Rool, seriously. And then, well, I've not gone over his things. I think the red things he shoots out honestly slow you down. I don't know about the thing. I think it's reverse controls with the blue ones. I didn't go over them because I was too busy moaning about how he fakes us out and everything. So yeah. But there we go. So I want to helicopter twirl as much as I can over them. Again, slowness I can deal with. Certainly with Dixie, or maybe not with Dixie. So I did return to normal there. What? Hitboxes be damned! And yeah, I just got thrown off. And that can happen. But seriously. Jump over him, and then what happens on the next phase? Well, he's moving to, he will shoot out these purple ones, which, okay, I think this is reverse controls, yeah. So yeah, I've stapled it in many platformers. And then he turns into a ghost yet again, so I'm going to have to run away from him when he starts hoovering me up. Seriously, what the hell? I'm not supposed to run towards him. There we go, run against the suction. Don't you dare bash me off. Okay, so can I jump over Rool before he... No, I can't jump over him. So, yeah, you got me there. Okay, so, once again he's... And yeah, that is probably the most annoying part of the fight. Seriously, he just appears out of nowhere, and you don't know where he's going to appear. But there you go. Yeah, Rool is getting very, very desperate, as you can see. But that's the thing there. And finally, and that's just a kick in the balls right there. Seriously, just as he is about to vanish, and you're about to hit him with the cannonball, and no, you're not allowed. So yeah. I'm holding down for dear life on the controller here. So finally it wears off, and Rool starts sucking again. What about wrong wing? No, crime against gaming. Crime against fucking gaming, if you ask me. Seriously. And then finally he starts to spark, and he murders me. No. He does not murder me. He starts to spark, and... Well, timing be damned! That's what I say. Timing be damned, and I'm saying that out loud. Yeah, throw that into that giant son of a croc. Shoot. Or son of an alligator, I'm not sure now. And then he shoots. I can't do it. Timing be damned. Yeah, sorry, I do not have good timing. And boom. Is that the end of Rool? Quite possibly not. It is the end of the regular game. Well, Banana Slammer does it for you! Yeah, well done, DK! And he's not blasting off again. He's actually been sent to the Sharks! Yeah! A Team Rocket death is too much for Rool. And I don't think I think DK did the final blow. So yeah. I guess. However, he will go on about DK coins and the Lost World, blah 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 blah. In fact, that's another thing towards the end of the game, and that is, of course, the various Hall of Fame. Yes, because the better you do, the higher place you get in the Hall of Fame. And take a look at the no-hopers. Seriously. Have a look at the no-hopers in this bit, because this is going to, for anyone in the 90s, this is going to be a nostalgia trip. Seriously. So yeah, you can see there, Sonic shoes, and right next to it in the no-hopers section is Earthworm Jim's blaster, seriously. Also at number 1 is Mario. Well, I think we'll dethrone him soon. And Yoshi. Oh, poor Yoshi. You should be higher up, Yoshi. Seriously. But anyway, I will see you on the next episode when we return to the Lost World and take on the final stage in that area. And indeed K. Rool again. So I will see you then. Goodbye!